Welcome, everybody, to beautiful Miami and Hard Rock Stadium, site of this year's Capital One Orange Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested. As we'll see the number 8 seed in this playoff, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Ohio State Buckeyes. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Here we're turning from inside the 10-yard line. Other returner lost the ball. And it's the kicking team making the recovery a special teams disaster.
That is an incredible job by this kickoff coverage team. You don't see many turnovers on kickoffs, but they just gifted their offense with a bonus possession.
Here's the handoff. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
The Buckeyes looking to cash in this red zone trip. And now the running back's got it again. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, they can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And is intercepted. He's got some room and some blockers here. Past the 50. He's past the 30. Crosses the 10. Going to take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Chris, that second-tier defender, the linebacker, sometimes can get lost in coverage. I don't know if the quarterback saw him. Quarterback threw it right to him, comes up with the interception, and then he has the speed to take it all the way to the house.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fields it just outside the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. The Buckeye offense onto the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick 6. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Lets it go quickly. Oh, it's incomplete. Almost a disastrous play here on the opening drive. It's going to bring up second down.
Boy, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Boy, another great throw and catch here by the Buckeyes, and it just makes you think back how far this offense has come from the days of being known of 3 yards in a cloud of dust to now being one of the more efficient passing offenses in the country. Year after year, you go back to Cardale Jones and J.T. Barrett, all the way back to Troy Smith, and most recently with C.J. Stroud and Justin Fields. Just another great quarterback that we're watching here today for the Buckeyes.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to throw yet again. And here comes a deep shot. The pass is intercepted. Look out, he's got some space. At the 30 now. Past the 10. And he's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Oklahoma. For the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
Turner decides to fair catch this. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick six last time out here. Hand off to the right side. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Inside the 20. Crosses the 10. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
Chris, how about that? This guy is a blower with a football in his hands. He gets one block out in front of him. It seems like he's setting a new speed barrier.
Here we go. First and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. Single back. Takes the handoff. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
Offense facing second and goal. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's swarmed by the defense.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
After that big play to start the drive, they got close, but now it's third and goal. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And the back gets the football. There's some space around the 30. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
And looking to throw now on first down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
The completion makes it second down. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. Snags the quick throw. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Crucial third down play after that completion. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Downfield and incomplete. A fourth down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up to the stop and they get the ball back.
That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Trying to extend the play. He's looking to scramble. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Oklahoma 14, Ohio State 7.
We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
Can they keep this drive going? It's fourth down and 6. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looks like he's going to run it. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
The Oklahoma offense is back on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on fourth down in their end and got stopped. The back's got it. That one takes it across the 30-yard line.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decided to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
There's the handoff. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. A short completion to the tight end. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Just another great example, Chris, of an Ohio State quarterback and receiver combination being so dangerous. Think about it, over the last 8 or 10 years, I think Ohio State has been as consistent as anybody when it comes to the passing game and the efficiency that comes with it.
And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Never underestimate a defensive lineman's ability to play the passing lanes. Smart defensive linemen keep an eye on the quarterback, and if they see the ball coming out, they're able to get those big, long arms up and try to get a piece of it.
This time, a completion. Touchdown, Ohio State. This quarterback on fire today. This college football playoff game is all tied up. Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Now they get set to kick it away. Return begins inside the 10. And the returner will be brought down.
And the Oklahoma offense will take over 1st and 10.
And the Sooners offense is back on the field. Remember, last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. Let's see if they can recover from that here. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. That's reeled in. It's Castillo. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. 4 set of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the 1st down.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. The motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. The pocket breaking down. He's moving out of the pocket now. The clock has stopped. We've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Looking to scramble now. Gain moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Keeping it on the ground here. Got space, looking to score. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Extra point try coming now. PAT puts him in front by 7. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Here's the throw deep downfield. It's caught on the left side for a huge gain. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Just ran away from the defense.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
And the extra point was up and good. The PAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. 1st down, looking to throw the football. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And he's got some open field ahead. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Off the play fake on 1st down. Lets it fly to the wideout. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive and ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
The offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Now, wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Now, the delay penalty backed the offense up closer to their own goal line. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. That completion makes it second and short. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Second down play coming up for this offense. And he'll set up to throw. And he's going to float this one to the right side. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Not much of a return, but the important thing is the interception sets the offense up at the 45. Time running down, just one play left here in the half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Sooners will kick this away to get the second half going. Kickoff right there to start from the 25. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, that's exactly what defensive coordinators love to see. You've got a quarterback that typically is known for his ability to cover, and here he shows some physical toughness by sticking his nose in there, and he comes up with a nice play in support.
Second down after that previous play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Stopped at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down.
Boy, what a big-time play here by this wide receiver. You know, sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes. And I like to think that winning would outweigh any concerns he may have about that ball being in the air so often.
First down here for this offense. They'll run it here. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. They'll try a pass here. Caught near the sticks. It's Bishop. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be first down and goal.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 11. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
He moves the ball to the 4. It's 3rd down and goal. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Touchdown, Ohio State. They will claim the second half lead.
But when you have a big physical offensive line, you can wait to 3rd and goal and rely on them and the running back to get you a touchdown.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. They'll return it from inside the 5. It's a fumble. The returner loses the football deep in their own territory. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Still no answer for this offense.
But you talk about avoiding a disaster. That ball is on the ground, free for anybody to pick up. The offense picks it up, and not only that, they take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive. The Sooners offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Oh, he's looking to throw. And that's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Going for a big play downfield. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. They get him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 43.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. The catch is made inside the 10. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Ohio State. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right calls.
They're setting out to try the PAT. And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Receiver makes the grab.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Here's the second down play. And he drops back in the gun. Quick throw, catch made. And the gain just good enough for a first down. And the Sooners hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Whew, that was pretty. The receiver broke down his defender on that curl against man-to-man coverage. That's how you win one-on-ones.
Well, they try the middle, but stop for no gain. Offense getting set. It's second down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Lofting it toward the left sideline. Makes the catch, but did not get a foot down there, signaling incomplete.
Playing defensive back has got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these freaky, talented receivers. It's hard enough to be able to stay up with them and try to make a play on the ball, and often you end up bumping them downfield and you get a call like this.
Running back has it on a screen now. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
But the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All you can do is throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Oh, and he's got it down inside the 20. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Lining up to try the extra point. And he knocks it right through. I believe they're going to line up here to go for the onside kick. And looks like the hands team are able to recover the football. Comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? Throws to the tight end. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Incompletion sets up a second down. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. Out of bounds, but not before a big gain. This offense is ripping the defense apart today.
Boy, what a throw and catch again by the Ohio State Buckeye offense. You think about how Ohio State has been able to really grow over the years. Go back and think about Chris Carter back in the 80s and Joey Galloway in the 90s. And, of course, most recently with Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave. Jackson
aiming for the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. This offense really clicking.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Oh, the returner fumbled it. Oh, and it's recovered by the kicking team. A special teams turnover. Ouch.
Another example of taking care of the football and how big of a deal this is. Usually it's running backs in practice that are working overtime on ball security. But after this, next week, this returner might be in those drills too. Can't be trusted to return it, and you can't hold on to the football.
On first down, it's play action. On the run here. Let's it go. That's caught. It's Bishop. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense gets pushed around.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Touchdown, Ohio State. And this one is getting ugly. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
They'll try to add the lead now to the PAT. Well, the kick hits off the left upright. It's no good.
Oklahoma, 28.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
Kick it away.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by the coverage team.
And the Oklahoma offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And the Sooners offense is back on the field. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. It's incomplete. It was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Just gets it away, taking a shot. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. Not much on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 4th one.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Looking for a deep completion. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that
The freshman's able to get home with a sack.
Well, the offense tries to go with the play action to slow this defense down, but they weren't buying it. They applied the pressure, came up with the sack.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up 4th down.
Chris, I just don't know about this call. I like the aggressive approach, but at this point, late in the game, playing with the lead, 3rd down and long, maybe you run the ball. You know, work that clock. Continue to think about the big picture. Now you're facing 4th down and long, and I think you got to punt it away and hope the defense can secure a victory.
The offense failed earlier in a 4th down attempt. They'll try it again here. Tight end goes in motion. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? Again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. He's escaping the pocket now. He lets it go on the move, looking deep. Catch made down inside the 15-yard line. And he's finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. Big play to set up a 1st and goal.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the 4th quarter. You're down big. But who knows? Make a big play and try to get in the end zone, maybe get an onside kick.
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Positive yards, that's all you want to see as an offense. As long as you're moving the ball forward, it's going to give you a chance to continue to get 1st downs. What are they looking at now? 3rd and inches, it looks like.
So a huge play to start the drive and get in scoring position, but now it's 3rd and goal. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, what a train wreck here. The past 3 plays have been so disappointing. They just can't punch it in. You're that close on 3rd down, and then the offensive line just gets dominated with the line of scrimmage, and you have a tackle for a loss. Is your confidence too shot to go for it? Seems like you better try for 3.
The pass rush swarms him. They get him down on 4th and goal. What a play.
Instead of getting points here and going for the field goal, this offense decides to get aggressive, and the offensive line gives up the sack. It looked like they miscommunicated. The defense, to their credit, is able to get after the quarterback, and they come up with not only a stop, but now they get the ball back themselves.
And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Tailback takes the handoff again. It's a nice gain. It'll move the football up to the 27.
Chris, that's another good run for him. He's had such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
That run picks up 1st down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
And I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today, making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
4-2 Spider.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Tries to get it to the running back. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. Going the other way, can they stop him? Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And they'll set up for the PAT. And there's the point after. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job.
Well, Chris, as you know, this is one of the toughest things to do in all of football, trying to recover the onside kick. But let's give credit to the hands team there for coming down with that ball for the return unit.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? Quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. The kickoff team on the field now is able to get set to send this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there.
And the Oklahoma offense will take over. First and 10.
Go, take it to the house.
And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. This thing is so out of hand. All you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch, does get the foot down.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
First down for the offense.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be?
Let's go.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Quick pressure, they've got him down for a sack.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
We'll see if the offense can overcome that sack. Second and long. Corner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Caught way downfield for a huge gain.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Quick throw to his receiver. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Can he take it all the way? Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play where they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
Now the try for the two-point conversion.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. And he's got it for the two-point conversion as they add a little more salt in the wound here. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Return starts from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground.
And the Oklahoma offense will take over.
And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line. Now a timeout is taken with just 5 seconds remaining. Second and long now from their own 5-yard line. Offense backed up here looking to throw. Under heavy pressure, he takes a shot. And the pass falls incomplete as time expires. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure